Hi, I'm Ian Hazelwood. We're at Cine Expo 2022, the inaugural event. I'm joined by John and Niels from CVP. Thanks for joining me, guys. Now, CVP are expanding into Europe. This is the first European show you've ever done.
It is.
First one outside the UK. And Niels, you're heading up the new Brussels office, aren't you? So, how did that come about, really? I mean, when did you decide that you needed to do this?
Well, it became fairly apparent very quickly after Brexit that things were going to be quite difficult and certainly very different with the UK leaving the EU. So we looked at all the options available to us in terms of how do we continue to trade with the EU, all of the issues surrounding duties and taxes and everything else. And actually it just got very, very complicated. What we used to enjoy was the ability to trade freely with the EU, ship things next day. People got to expect that, if they ordered something online or spoke to an account manager, it would be there the following morning. We could no longer do that. Things were getting stuck in customs. There was lots of confusion around what duties were going to be paid. And one of the biggest challenges for us was that for VAT registered customers, we could no longer trade with them exempt of VAT. So we looked at all sorts of different options and solutions, and actually eventually came to the conclusion that we needed to be back in the EU. So we looked at where we needed to be, considered lots of places, and actually because of relationships we had with customers and an opportunity with some warehousing, we ended up in Brussels, which in a way was a bit of a happy accident. We turned up there really because it was logistically better for us, and we opened the company in Belgium, and that was all well and good. But actually then, the further we delved, we recognised that the Belgian market was a pretty good market. There's lots of benefits for production in Belgium. Lots of things are happening in Belgium that weren't happening maybe a few years ago, and the market's a strong market. So at that point, we decided that it would be a good idea to not just have a warehousing operation, which initially we considered it to be, but to do it properly.
Yeah.
Let's replicate what we have in the UK with sales, service, warehousing, finance, the ability to trade in stuff, and all the other functions that are available when you purchase from CVP in the UK. Let's build that in the EU.
Yeah.
And that's where Niels comes on board alongside Benoit and other people, because all of that then relies on people. And that's now what the journey we're going on. So we have a sales office in Vilvoorde in Brussels, which is about 2,500 square feet, or 250 square metres if you're European. We have warehousing, which is 650 square metres, but fully mezzanine, so it's actually 1,300 square metres. And actually it's already a good facility. We've got stock in there, we've got trading relationships with suppliers, we're already dealing with customers and building new relationships. So we're already on that journey.
So is it, a challenge to carry the brand into Europe, or is there's a good customer base there already, I guess?
There is, but I'm from another world, the photography world. So in my world, I'm doing this now for 2 decades. And there's also new customers winning for CVP. But I'm joining also the other customers that they had already built up for, I think, 32 years?
36
years.
36 years. So,
a few loyal customers then.
So again?
A few loyal customers then.
Yeah, and to be fair, we've managed to maintain relationships with our customers whilst we're building this anyway. It's just more complicated.
Yeah.
This is about being easy to do business with. What we build our business on, in my opinion, is understanding the needs of the customer, the pain points of our customers, and then finding a solution to those. That's really what this is about. And the best way to do that is to have people on the ground who understand, the different kind of nuances, the cultural changes within country, language, etc. So, what we're trying to do now is take what were good existing relationships and just make them better.
So are you going to, in the UK you've got the Barry showroom, you've got the Dean Street, which are fantastic facilities where people can go and really get that hands-on thing.
Same. Yeah, we're building the same. We have also our own repair center. We get it. We have also a great showroom. We get it also. So I think it's similar like the Newman Street, where people can come, drink coffee, have fun, and talk about the business. That's it's the key thing.
It's a destination. It will be a destination. At the moment, we're looking at the whole refurb. I'd love it to look a little bit like the area we're stood in today. And to be fair, I think we probably have a showroom space that's about 100 square meters. So it's going to be a good space that we can bring people into. They can see, touch and feel the equipment, talk to people that know what they're actually talking about, and really get the sort of the CVP experience that you can't come to expect when you're in London, just in Brussels.
It's fantastic. Well, best of luck, and if anyone can do it, you guys can. I hope the show is successful for you. Seems a lot of visitors. You had a bit of a drama setting everything up, which kind of proves why you need a European base with all your kit being stuck in customs. How you've managed to get this up and running so quick is a miracle.
Okay. But we have a great team. The half of the team was running out this whole night, and they're sleeping right now. So it's great to be a part of it. Yeah.
This is kind of what CVP stands for in a way for me. What I love to, it's not me, I'd love to take credit for it, but it's got nothing to do with me. The truth is we had equipment stuck in customs from Monday through to Thursday. It was released yesterday afternoon, arrived at the show at 3 o'clock in the morning, and the guys have built the stand, which is normally a 2 to 3 day build, in 7 hours. It's incredible. And that really, I think, kind of summarises what we're about. If it's possible to get it done, we'll get it done. And also, why we're in Brussels, because we can't be dealing with these complications on a daily basis, and we have been trying to. So,
it proves it. The only problem is the guys are now only going to get 7 hours to set this up in future, aren't they? You've proved they don't need 3 days.
Well, I always think you should try and beat your targets. So we'll try and do it in 6.
Yes, exactly.
For the next time.
Thanks for talking to us, guys. Great to see you. Have a good show.
Thank you very much.